Hi there, it's Chewy.
This is Ray-Ray.
And welcome to Friday Board Game Video Game Game Night. Tonight we're playing Smallworld, and we're getting ready to try out our very first game of this. I've watched a couple online games of it be played, but there's just some games you need to do by yourself.
Yeah, so you think this kind of game is fun?
Yeah, I love area control games based around manipulating your opponents through thinking things through long term and making sure that sometimes moves aren't really put in place to be aggressive, but more so take advantage of for future situations.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Maybe it'll be fun later. Right now, it's just like overwhelmingly.
Yeah, and while Ray-Ray is looking through all of her characters to choose here...
Don't I only have one? Mounted elves?
So I tried to explain this earlier. So it's going to tell you what they're going to do. You're going to be the mounted elves. You may conquer hill or farmland regions with one less race token than normal. And your elves, when the enemy conquers one of your regions, you keep all your elf tokens for redeployment at the end of your current player's turn rather than losing one elf token. I don't know what that means, but on the side there, you got your next options.
So I could just pick this one for free, but if I want to pick something else instead, I have to pay for it?
Yeah, it's one tax for each. But,
I mean, this sounds fine.
I'm not sure exactly what half of that does, and I was kind of excited to look at other things, but sure. I mean, after that, you've got stout halflings, wealthy ratmen, which is just, like, from what I know about this game, pretty good. Seafaring amazons, forest ghouls, zombies from the forest, and commando skeletons, attack skeletons from hell.
I don't know, I just feel like I don't know what any of them do, and it taxes me for every time I don't pick one, so I should just pick the first one.
Don't worry about reading time or anything. I'll definitely edit down this video hardcore, so take time, read, I'll make sure everything's at where it needs to be. Because don't just pick something to pick something right here. Read through stuff, take a second, and really look through it, because you might have stuff that, might be broken in here. Who knows?
Oh, this is so much learning. Okay.
I believe in you.
I'm trying to go into this and positive and forward, but I'm just kind of like,
you're really not. You can do it. It's board game night. This is probably the most in-depth board game we've played on Friday board game night.
Oh, is it spelled with an E this time? Not the wood kind of board. No, sorry.
I'm gonna punch you right in the boob. I'm gonna get boob punched.
I'm gonna.
If you're in a forest, you gain more gold.
I like forests. See, the thing is, I just want to pick something. I'm not like a thinker.
Don't pick something easy. You think it's hard.
I'm not a thinker like you. I kind of like do things. You know, like when I play D&D and stuff, I just pick somebody who like has a high defense and high attack, and I just hit things.
Yeah, and we've never had fun that way.
I have fun that way.
Well, I lean
on you.
From what I'm seeing,
the decisions
I'm going
magic.
to tell you to pick the wealthy ratman.
I don't want to pick that one.
I know, but it's exactly what you want out of the game. They have no special effect. There's just 8 of them. You just get to spread yourself out as far as you can. And they're wealthy. Collect 7 bonus victory coins, once only, at the end of your first turn. You just get to be ahead.
So you're saying, based on my personality of games, this would be the best.
Yeah, it's just punching me in the face as early as you can. You're going to have...
it only costs 2, so I'll go for it. I trust you.
You're going to have 12 population.
Do you need this over here? I can reach.
No, you're still going. It's still your turn.
But I'm just saying, I can reach.
Oh, you can reach?
Like, this is probably more comfortable.
Alrighty. Whatever works for you with the mouse. But now you start from the edge of the board.
There's a scarecrow over here.
You want the scarecrow? The things with the square people in them are going to take 3 points to take over. And you can see down here the squares on your on the bottom there.
Ooh, thunder. Cows, sheep, forest. I don't have any benefits of any sort of land.
No, so you're
this
just
one's empty
going
with an empty next to it.
Over everything as you can.
What are all these little?
I'm not exactly
mining diamonds.
They must have something to do with certain races and what they can do with them. So down at the bottom, you're going to grab one of your 12 tiles down there, the Ratman tiles, the square ones, and you're going to drag it to one of the corners of the board.
Yeah, I'm still kind of picking where I want to go.
So that area is completely surrounded by the old race of the world.
Yeah. I still feel like I should go here first. Just start out strong. That seems like a bad idea, though. I'm gonna do it, though.
Alrighty, let's see what Ray-Ray does with their wealthy Ratman race. You still got
I still
4?
have so many.
Yeah, like I said, you have 12. It's such a big... You have so many options on your first move.
Okay. Jeez,
Alright, and then you got 1 left, and I'm not sure you can do anything with just 1. Oh, but you do get to roll the dice on your very last move. So you're going to have 1 plus whatever the dice roll gives you.
Oh, can I just set it aside?
No. So try to take over one of the ancient peoples or the mountain areas next to you. I think it has to be connected to the borders you already have.
What's this? I'll do that.
Oh, no.
I got nothing. Okay.
Redeploy?
Redeploy? Did I do it wrong?
I think
Was this
because
a red one?
you don't have any options, maybe you can put it...
No.
Maybe you can put him in another group.
Ah.
Oh, damn.
There you go.
Right.
I have 3 in each.
Sorry, but I just remembered the phases of the game is the invading, the redeployment.
So why am I going first? I thought we were going to have you go first.
I liked you going first because you chose a better race. Since there's nothing else special going on about them, you just took over 4 spaces, and then once you're done, you just click done.
Okay, I got 4 coins, so I'm...
You got 11.
Oh.
From the +7 from being wealthy Ratman on your first turn.
Oh, alright, alright, alright.
So you get to be 7 points ahead first turn.
Okay.
Oh, do I get the same choices that you do?
Apparently.
Well, if that's the case...
Wow, it really benefits you to go first. Or second if you...
know what you're doing.
Like, if I don't pick the one you want, then it could... Like, I could reduce the price for you.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the forest zombies. That's what I feel like playing.
Okay.
What are these stout...
Oh, that's why you stopped me
halflings?
from picking it, because you wanted it.
I didn't stop you. I said that would be a great choice.
You were like, don't just pick things. You were like, if you're going to pick the thing I want.
No, I felt like you were just going to pick this mounted elves that I didn't get exactly what it did. It just looks like they can spread themselves around really easily.
Oh, no. If I was just going to pick something, I was just going to pick something with trees.
I really did want to play these zombies. The Zambimbos that live in the forest.
Alright, where are you starting from?
The forest. Duh.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Duh. You gonna fight somebody in your first turn? Oh, can you start? No, you have to.
You have to
branch
like,
off.
Still go around.
Wow, you used them all perfectly. Oh, what? Why?
Because it's the closest thing to your troops. Yeah, everything here is defended by this army wall. Okay, so now that my turn's over, so my thoughts on my move were coming this way around over to these forests over here, while Ray-Ray's over here, she's got a whole entire wall of enemies and a lake and a mountain she cannot pass easily. I'm just going to zombie up this side of the world and see if her rats can ever reach me. Olay.
Sure.
Ray-Ray, prepare to play.
Okay, still got 8.
Yeah, that's hardcore that you get that many people. So conquering a mountain space costs 3. Same with taking over a place with a person. And any number of things that I have, you're going to have to throw that many at me to take me over, I believe.
Let's do here and here. And then I can just add more to things I'm worried about?
Yeah. Also, you can try to take over an area
all
because
my places have reduced. They used to have like 3 or 2. Now these all have 1. The ones, right?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not fully understanding the rules. My bad.
Me either. I'm just noticing it. I'm just noticing. I'm just gonna...
That's red. I think you're still in the deployment phase, so I think you have to try to attack something here. It's yelling at you. And you took it.
Alright.
And now you get to redeploy your troops to defend yourself from my zombimbos.
Okay, now that I've taken it over, I can choose to put things in different places. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess one over here. Right, kinda. That one's attached to something. Okay. Nothing but us and a mountain. Done.
However that works. Sooner or later, it'll click, and we'll both go.
I've got a whole corner to myself. I think it's fine.
Alright, so here's a 2 out of 10. Do we only have 10 turns to play? Is that how the game works?
I have no idea. I like the little tiny ships in the middle compared to the giant ships in the top side.
They are really
huge.
tiny.
Just like little paper babies.
And those ships being that much farther away in the distance would make them huge compared to these ships. Yeah, I did it. All right, that was a lot of excitement. Yeah, it seems that when you end your turn, it all goes down to 1, and then you have to specifically defend your sides you want to at the end of your turn.
Okay, and then the point is to get the most coins, but you get a coin for each area you have, so it benefits you to spread out the most, right?
Yes. Yeah. And I get an extra coin for every forest area that I go into.
Ah, alright.
Yep, your thing just turned to 3 out of 10, so yeah, I guess we get 10 turns each.
Okay. Why do I only have 5 this time?
Why do you only have 5? Probably because you have a total of 12? 7 plus 5, that's 12, right?
I don't know.
So yeah, down at the bottom you have a total of 12 with the 8 and the 4 and the oranges.
Oh, like 4 wealthy and 8 this?
Yeah, so the that's your total population, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just noticed this picture.
Yeah, of the guy just being like, no!
Oh no, he's fighting. Okay, I thought he had the puppet thing. The
little marionette puppets.
The marionette thing. But yeah, they're just fighting him with little sticks. Okay.
But the reason you have 5 is because it's a total of everything you have on the board and everything you have left. So that's why you go into decline, is once you run out of people, you then have to choose another race to play on the board. That's another reason why you'd go into decline.
Okay. Seems like these lost races aren't doing anything, so I'm mostly worried about you.
They slowed you down quite a bit.
Well, but like they don't actively like fight you.
No, they're just there to cost extra time on us.
Oh, that's not where I wanted that. I want it here. Yeah. Got a lot of area. I've spread it thin.
The thing is I don't think it's giving us a total anywhere of how much gold we've made per turn.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of a mystery as to who's doing better, like, so far down here. I'm pretty sure it would tell you your number down here in single player, but, I don't think it's going to in
No way.
multiplayer.
You just have to keep track.
Oh, is that really all I've got?
Gonna fight me, bro?
I'm gonna go for it. Oh.
What?
I tried.
Oh,
I
no,
really
you
did.
lost. Okay. Okay.
And with that, I'm like out of zombie peoples. That's as far as I can play my zombie game. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray-Ray, it's your turn to play. And we can still see the selection of things off on the side there of things to play. We can look at them at any time. That's cool.
Kinda don't wanna fight you more.
The thing is I don't have anything to fight you back with, though. Like...
Guess you have one over there. Okay.
But like when you click turn over, I'm gonna run out of moves here. God, that's a lot.
Yep.
'Cause yeah, I've only got the 2.
I have more than you. Oh no, I only put 1 there. Never mind.
Yep. Am I going to try to force this?
Oh, I see the shape of the dice now.
Oh, crap.
The rounded edges got me thinking it was a cylinder, but I see the dice shape now.
Oh, and I can't put it into decline at the end of my turn. Alright. I think that's the end of my zombies from the jungle game.
So now we just grab some other race?
Yeah, so if you're going to do it before me,
I don't know.
you still have a play to make. I don't know if you want to spread to that upper region there and call it that. Good.
Sure.
You did it. Because I don't think I have anything to hit you back with.
Is this a region? No.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess I'm doing that.
You're
still have
making a ton of money.
I definitely have most of the board.
You do, and you've been making a lot of money every turn. And I think it's time to send my active race into decline. But interesting thing about the zombies
is they're not really dead or
they're
defined.
not really declined. At the beginning of my turn, I still get to play with them as though they were still active. And you only get 1 token. So I guess you just have to go into decline now because you have nothing left to do. That's so interesting. I thought it was more of a giving up kind of thing, but there really is a time limit on like how long you can use a creature race for.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you can try to take it over. You still get the dice roll. Oh, the heart of the dice wasn't in your favor.
Oh, but now I can't decline because...
Yep.
That's okay.
You're still making fucking what, 10, 11 gold now per turn off of him? Alright, and what I need now is something more offensive than what I had. So I may go into decline at the end of the regular turn of conquest after scoring instead of spending an entire turn going into decline.
Oh, that's
I may
useful.
enter the border or enter the map through any region, not just the borders. A hole in the ground will be placed in each of the first 2 regions I conquer, making them immune to enemy conquest as well as racial and special powers. Okay, but they get removed when I go into decline, which is my special power to go into decline. Alright. Maybe 6, 10, 11, 11. Counting up race points. I kind of want to look at these trolls. Okay, so a merchant troll. Collect 1 bonus victory coin for any region you occupy a turn in. For any region? Gross. place a troll's lair in each region your troll occupies. The troll's lair augments your region's defense by 1 and stays in the region after your trolls go into decline.
That's pretty nice. Sturdy architecture.
Yeah, something like that. And then I've got, what's that? Bevoking Giants? I don't know. There's too much reading. I've read too much. I'm reading a 55-inch TV screen and it's killing me. Alright, I kind of want to get...
I mean, compared to... It's completely unreadable on your screen.
It's completely unreadable on my screen.
It's still pretty tiny on our big-ass screen.
The Seafaring Amazons.
Ah.
So now I get to play my ghouls. And I get to try to attack...
Were those just remaining ghouls from your last turn, or...?
Yeah. But, every turn I'll get to be able to replay my ghouls until you remove them all from the map. I get to now play 2 entire separate games from each other.
Oh, okay.
And now I have my Seafaring Amazons.
Oh, but they can go on the sea.
So they
whereas
can go...
you couldn't before.
Yeah.
Oh, you've just unlocked regions.
And I'm destroying your rats.
Yeah, I mean, you should take the water. Nobody else can.
That was a brutal move.
Destroyed.
Oh, but I can't... So the Amazons come with 4 extra things, but only while I'm attacking, which is what I needed here to mess with your rats. Alright, and that was a really good offensive move.
Oh shit. The tides have turned.
That was very good, me. I appreciate that move very much. Alright, Ray-Ray, it's time to choose your second race. Somehow.
Oh, I have to... I never declined them, did I?
Oh, no. That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. You have to wait a whole turn on it. Oh, no.
And you took so much.
Gotta know when to hold them. Gotta know when to flip them the fuck over.
Ouch.
Yep, and I still get to play my ghouls. And
wait, what?
Ah, fuck.
Your ghouls suck.
My ghouls are fucking awesome. Alright. Let's just...
Ah, stop it. Enough. No.
Oh, yes.
That's the entire map.
The Amazons came in and went rat hunting. That is the whole map.
My goodness.
Oh man, I believe in you. You have options of things to play. I don't know.
Revenge.
So yeah, you're looking at these commando skeletons. You may conquer any region when 1 less race token than normal. A minimal of 1 token still required. So yeah, that would help you conquer. During your troops redeployment, you receive 1 new skeleton token for every 2 non-empty regions you conquered this turn. It automatically adds. So for every region you hit and it kills somebody, you get points back to play more, it looks like.
Yeah, that just seems like a good one.
Let's try this out and see what happens.
Alright, now.
Oh, fucking 10?
Okay. So
you have to start from the edge of a map somewhere.
Guess just take out
No.
your stuff.
Ow. Oh, you wasted it on an ancient race person. And then, yeah, you get another group of 2.
Why? What was that wrong?
That was just not one of my people. It was just a pre-game
well,
person.
Waste it. Don't make it sound like I wasted it. There we go. That's pretty weak still.
It's a little weak, but I think your wealthy ratmen still put you really far ahead earlier. Oh, man. Oh, I needed that so bad.
Oh, did you get it? Dang it.
I did. I did. Alright, that's 3. Oh, right, I'm seafaring. I should take all the oceans.
You should. Nobody else can. Nobody will fight you. It's a pretty good one, if you're the only one with seafaring or aquatic or whatever.
Let's drop that there. Let's see if I can get rid of the last of your ratmen. I can't. They held their defenses. They have a little...
scurried into a corner.
They have a little ratman base down there. It looks very much made for them.
Oh my god.
This is getting close. Like...
Ugh.
I really thought you were ahead, but I feel like you're falling behind now.
I can't do that.
Oh, shit. And then, yeah, you get to redeploy your troops.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much less than you.
Whatever, it was 3 less than me.
It's like 6 less.
I
You got 16.
I had 13. Was it 16?
Yes.
Alright, I got 1 ghoul left.
I'm trying to eradicate those ghouls.
Oh,
They keep haunting me.
They keep haunting you. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, we can move the map a little bit. Look at that. Okay.
Why though? Oh, go down. I want to see the rest of the waterfall. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Oh, wait. I need to see the top of that forest. One sec. I need to just make sure I get up there.
Why, though?
Alright. Alright. So, I only have 4. Seafaring. That's all I got.
Oh,
And now I need to move 1 back to my hand? Oh, no. Do you know what? No. I want to move this one back to my hand.
Oh, snap.
Because you would have been able to take that space there and gotten the money next turn.
Smart, smart.
We'll abandon our forest for a second.
That's a pretty forest. There's like some weird ghosty
Yeah,
swans
mythical
in it.
dragon swans all up in there.
Okay, this time it was 13.
Alright, conquer some regions, Ray-Ray. Make sure those skeletons are not in disarray. Bloop bloop.
Alright. Your ghouls are gone.
My ghouls are officially gone.
Alright, I'm gonna take you on here.
Now you can redeploy your troops.
Guess I'll just do that one. Okay, how'd you do? Do a little better?
Yeah,
Looks
you got
like
it all over the place.
11? Oh, still slightly behind.
Alright,
Oh,
I
this
got...
is your last turn. Wait, was that my last turn?
I think so.
Oh, shoot. I feel like you're definitely ahead.
Now I need to remove the 2 Amazons I just placed down because it didn't matter. And, yeah. Done. Well, everybody, I think with that, the turn counter is over. I actually don't know how this game ends. Okay, yeah. So I'd like to say thank you before it all ends to anybody who stopped by and dropped in, and I fucking won!
Okay. Yeah, and I'd like to say,
For 10 points!
This looks very daunting to all you people who thought that looked very daunting at the beginning. You know, it looks that way, but you can just click whatever you want.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It's a board game, but it's on the computer. It's a video
That's
game.
why we play
and
Friday
so it's
board
going to
game,
make you
video
follow the
game,
rules. You
game
don't
night.
really have to read the rules at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you were daunted at the beginning, just be like, oh no, it's fine. I can totally play this. You just have to click things. It's
As
so
long
much
as it's
easier than you
green.
think it's going to be.
There's a 4-minute video. You watch at the beginning, watch it 2 times through. You'll know enough of the rules to get through the game.
You'll get confused and you'll be like, wow, this is really hard. But then you get into the game and it's like, click, 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 win, click, 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 lose, click, 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 win. And it's so much easier than I thought it was going to be. That went well.
Yeah, and the wealthy Ratman was a good choice for you at the beginning.
That was a good choice, thank
It
you.
was just to put you ahead and get you a strong start.
Like that one deck and that one...
Magic the Gathering?
Yeah,
or
the
Yu-Gi-Oh?
rats of... Where you just have a whole deck of rats.
Oh, fuck. I haven't thought of that deck in forever. Relentless Rats?
Relentless Rats.
Relentless Rats sucks.
Basically made that, but also plus money.
Yeah, having that early boost to money was really good. And I really did think that the population drop rule was when you were like, oh crap, well this race lost, time to try another one. I didn't think it was you only had so much population to put on the board and then like you ran out of them for how much they could spread and you had to try something else. So I liked that change in the rule in my head from what I thought it was to what it actually was. Super fun game. I'm gonna make you play it again.
Yeah, that was fun. I'll play it again. It seemed daunting, but it was very easy. I am willing to do it again.
Whenever you see like the smallest of cards with like 5.5 paragraphs of rules, you know you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And it is daunting.
But we weren't playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
We should play Yu-Gi-Oh! One of these Friday
We've
board game
been
nights.
watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
Okay, we'll tell you about it next time. We'll tell you about our Yu-Gi-Oh! Watching experiences, because it's fucking great.
It's hilarious.
Yu-Gi-Oh's great. We'll see you all next time.
It's just so bad that it's just a little bit good.